If you're stuck with boring and cheap fruit in Grow a Garden, but want the biggest and most expensive there is, I've got you covered. In just 5 simple steps, you can make any fruit worth billions of shekels. And I can promise you that after watching this video, you will make so much money that your friends will call you a hacker. So make sure to subscribe and let's begin. So let's start with step number 1, the startup phase. Alright, so when starting out, what you should do is you should buy yourself carrot seeds. You go to your garden and you just plant the carrots like this. And once all the carrots are done growing, you just go and sell the carrots. Simple and easy. And once you get 50 shekels, you can buy yourself the strawberry seeds. Once you get yourself strawberries, you will then just sell them at the store and earn yourself some more money. Now in this new update, they remove the bamboos, but you can do the same thing in this new store with watermelon seeds instead. Now, watermelon alone aren't too good, just like bamboo. So if you want the value of watermelon to be good, is you should wait for the frozen mutation. Now the frozen mutation will apply a 10x money earning boost to your watermelons, meaning that the price of watermelon will go from 2,500 shekels to 25,000 shekels. And once you have earned some money with the watermelons, what you can do in this new update is you can just farm all of the different seeds, because in this new update, no seeds are particularly OP. Buy whatever seed you find in a store and just use them to earn some money. As you can see right here, I have a couple of the new seeds. I did get a gold kiwi. Now this gold kiwi with the shocked mutation is actually going to be worth 7 million shekels. So by waiting for a shocked mutation when you have gold or rainbow quality crops is very, very important. We're now going to move on to step number 2, which is getting honey. Because honey gives you so many good advantages. Now, if you go to the garden here, if you planted a coconut tree like I have done right here, you can pick up coconuts, which usually are pretty large. You'll pick up the ones that are pollinated. Then you go to Mr. Guy honey compressor over here, and you just throw the coconuts into the honey compressor. And after just 30 seconds, you'll collect the honey and you'll have 10 honey. So basically the method here is you get yourself a couple coconut trees, wait until the fruits get pollinated, which can be done by having wasps or bees as pets. Now, if you weren't lucky enough to get hold of coconut trees in the previous update, you can do the same thing still, just with watermelons instead. So what you should do then is you should make sure that your farm is as empty as possible. Want it to be mostly coconuts so that the coconuts will be pollinated. Now in this new update, there isn't a way of getting honey other than through the summer harvest. How the summer harvest works is that you just donate a bunch of plants. The price of the plant does not matter. What matters is the rarity of the plant. If you donate a lot of the rare plants, you'll get a lot more points. But in general, just donate all of your plants. And then if you're lucky, you might get some of these good rewards. If you're very lucky, you might get the bee egg, so you can actually get your fruits pollinated. But one of the more usual awards to get is the flower seed pack. In the flower seed pack, starting with rose, that has a base value of 5,000 per rose on the bush, a foxglove at 18,000, up to sunflower, which is worth 144,000 per single fruit. But we can't really talk about the summer update without mentioning the summer seed pack. Now, you don't have as OP flowers in the summer seed pack as you do have in the flower seed pack, but compared to the fruits at the shop, this summer seed pack is still really, really good. So it seems that the strategy now is just to grind seed packs and use the fruits you get at the store to donate to this summer harvest. Now, grinding the summer events to get yourself the seed packs will now be your main way of making money in the game, because of seed packs are so OP. As you can see right here, I have tons of these different flower seeds, and let's just pick up one of the small lilacs right here. Let's check the value of it. And it's worth 135,000, and this one regrows quite often. This now moves on to step number 3, which is obtaining seeds, which we kind of already talked about, but we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about the crafting station, because here at the crafting stations, especially this small one right here, you have a lot of different seeds. Especially the seed crafting station is more suited to just make some seeds of the fruits you already have, and that's why I'm going to go through that for the ones who have been playing already. But for the ones who are new, just hang on for a couple minutes, and I'm going to show you how you can make your plants worth billions of dollars. Now, the first one we can talk about is the crafter's seed pack. What you want to look at here is the crocus, because the crocus is being used in sun coils. Right here, there are actually 4 different fruits that you should focus on, because all of these are really expensive. Starting with Lemira with a starting price of about 75k, Honeysuckle with a starting price of 90k, a Nectar Thorn with a starting price of 40k, and a Sun Coil with a starting price of 70k. Just to put a comparison here, the value of an average Ember Lily starts at 50k. So all of these flowers are similar to Ember Lilies. So if you want to make Lemera, we need 2 pumpkins, and then you need a dandelion seed and a flower seed pack. Now a dandelion seed is made from bamboo, which is very easily obtainable, and manuka flower. To make manuka flower, you'll then need daffodil and orange tulip seeds. Now in reality, Lemera is better than sun coils, although sun coils are taking longer to craft, but I like the look of sun coils. They look a lot more clean. Now we're going to talk about how you can min-max the value of your fruits, which is through using sprinklers. Now we're going to finish off with which mutations you should look after, but let's start with sprinklers. Now what you should do is you should go to the gear shop, buy yourself basic sprinklers, advanced sprinklers, godly, and master sprinklers. You will need all of these 4 different sprinklers. Just going to place it down right here, and then we're also going to place down the advanced sprinkler. I'm going to place down the godly sprinkler, and then finally the master sprinkler. Now what you should be doing now is you should plant the different seeds that you have in your hand close to these. With this method, going to get some really good fruit. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave the server. There's an intentional design in this game where sprinklers continue to sprinkle when you're offline. So the timer only ticks down when you're actually in the game. Yeah, so we did invest over 10 billion for the different sprinklers, but the results are massive. And as you can see right here as well, we have a foxglove that's also rainbow. If that one will get the shocked mutation, we're going to earn so much money, you have no idea. Now, as you can see, I have let the game run for a little while. A lot of people are mistaken when it comes to mutations and spend a lot more time trying to get the perfect mutations when in reality, people are getting mutations they definitely don't need. Let me just explain mutations in a really simple manner. One plant has one base value, and then the base value is then being multiplied by the mass of the plant, and the mass increases exponentially. So if you have really big plants, the value is going to increase by a lot. You can also get either gold or rainbow. And these effects are applied usually by chance, but by higher chance when you're using the method like I showed you. Now, if you have rainbow, the price will be multiplied by 50 times. Final form mutation, there are frozen, wet, pollinated, shocked, and those kinds of mutations. To explain it in very simple words, as long as you have the shocked mutation, you are good to go. The shocked mutation applies 100x the value of a crop, and if you had frozen, which is 10x the value, it wouldn't be 1000x, it would be 110x. So how to get really expensive crops? Look for rainbow or gold, look for big crops, and look for mutations that are either shocked, celestial, or disco. So now let's look at the lily like we have right here. It's rainbow, pollinated, shocked, and frozen. The value of this crop is 6.5 billion. We now have a pink lily that is rainbow, shocked, and frozen. And this pink lily alone is worth almost $10 billion. And that's exactly how you're going to become a billionaire in this game. Look for rainbow, shocked, and a giant fruit. Simple and easy.